Would you like
Oh.
one?
I will take one beer.
Beer for everyone? Beer for everyone?
Oh, I'll take some mulled wine, please.
Eyebrow. Because at this point I know, don't I?
Yeah.
Eyebrow.
It's mulled wine. It's better than beer. I'll
Still
take
staring.
some milk and honey. Jeez.
Well, you might find this very sexy, Cheshire Man. Look at my organization system. I built an entire house around this room. Everything else is secondary compared to these beautiful boxes, which we haven't filled yet. But they will be full treasure.
Welcome back, everyone. It's good to see you. Your DM has missed you immensely. I am Xanaris, as some of you may know me as Papa Bear inside of the Discord. And I am your DM for Legion. It's very good to be back. We're running a little late, but we're getting the band back together, baby. So it's nice to see all of you. So, to just go and say hi to everybody. Everyone say hi! It's been so long! Everyone say hi!
Hey, it's been so long.
So, right now we are down a Maha. Maha is dealing with some weather, some inclement weather. I believe that they're flying around with their magical hat and a little broom. They are fighting against Hurricane. I don't know if it's Fred or something similar to that, because hurricanes should have wonderful names like Fred all the time. But allow me to introduce our players for this evening. We have Lonnie, played by.
Played by me.
Oh, and this is Melanie, our
Yes.
intrepid fighter, and we have Wilbur, who's played by. Wilbur.
Sorry, it cut out.
Wilbur, who are you played
me.
by?
Played by me, Francisco, aka Frankenpuss.
Ah, yes, our Verblog Artificer, and
We're all named me.
Rory, who's played by who?
Emily, also frankly on the Discord server.
And our intrepid editor. But yet there's two faces here. Two faces that we've seen here before, but they're playing some new people. As a matter of fact, Miguel, how about you tell us your character's name and a little bit about him? How does he look?
So I play Gus. No, not tonight.
Not tonight.
So my character's name is Eliphas, and he is a human warlock. He's about 4 feet, 4.5 ish. He's a short little man, but he is very much in love with our other player.
Another player? Who are
With
you?
elephants? Hey.
Did you just call my wife an elephant?
No, I said that he was in love with elephants.
No, I said that I was in love with our other player, and you called her an elephant. That's rude.
Other
Right.
players'
How dare
character.
you?
Technically, I called your wife's character an elephant.
Harley, who do you play?
Hey guys, I'm Hilda Spitfire today.
And who is Hilda?
Hilda's a pretty normal girl. Not pretty normal girl. She's been raised her whole life in a monastery in the hills, secluded. Training my whole life to become a paladin, only to find out that I shouldn't have trusted some people I trusted. But that's all in the past now. I'm now living my best life,
I
journeying
see.
my journey with my beloved husband.
Ah, yes. Which we will find more out in detail just about what that means. But to get into the little bit of stuff, we wanted to go and say thank you. We know that we've been away for a little bit, and I know that we're running a little bit late, but we're here. We're excited to see you again. Miss M, would you please be so kind and tell them about us a little bit? What do we do here?
Absolutely. Welcome to Frankly I Don't Give a Forks channel. We have a plethora of segments that we do here on our channel. We have Maha Mondays, which sometimes comes on Mondays, Wednesdays, or Sundays, or whenever the feeling strikes. So be sure to join Fructose Corn Syrup. They are going to be playing Minecraft with friends and family, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. On Tuesdays, we have Map Making with Emily at 3:45 p.m. Eastern Time. Thursdays, of course, you're here for Legion at 7:30-ish p.m. Eastern Time. And on Fridays, Watch Us Die often it's a floating segment, but usually we dedicate that to Fridays, where you can join a plethora of our members and our staff where we play games with our Discord server. And that is usually at 8 p.m. On Saturdays, we have floating, kind of dedicated to Saturday, floating segments of the B-List and a Matanzo Speaks, where Fran plays random games so you don't have to see if you want to try them out for yourself. And then also he does voice work. On Sundays, we have A Sip of Zenaris, where Daniel will be reading an abridged version of Moby Dick. He's gotten it down to 300 pages. And then twice a month, we have Something Wicked This Way Comes, where we talk about wicked times in history. So be sure to join our Discord server. We have updated on Twitch all of our schedule items, and we try to update on a regular basis, let you know. And if you tuned in last night, you will have seen a new segment where Miguel Fails At is his name of his segment.
Tealwall Fails At.
Oh, I'm sorry. So sorry. Tealwall Fails At.
It's Miguel.
And
who's that?
Little round of applause. He was amazing. So be sure to tune in. You can check it out on our Twitch channel. You can also check it up on our YouTube channel. Our YouTube videos are there, but you can also check out all of his videos on his YouTube channel. We'll have that all linked in our About Us page within 24 hours or so, and it'll be in our Discord server. Everything is there now. So some things that are going on in our channel, be sure to join our Discord channel. I'll be sure to drop the link there for you to join. We do have a couple of things that are going on. We have a raffle going on right now, and it is for a Steam code for the One Piece Pirate Warriors 3. It ends at the end of the month. We have a total of 9 people that are participating, so that is super exciting. And then something else that we have going on in our Something Wicked This Way Comes channel, we have a little question for you guys. This little, let us know what you want. If you want Daniel, aka Zenaris, to play a game to lull you into a
false sense of security. Before we begin to speak about the awful, terrible things that we talk about, last time was Power Wash Simulator, and we talked about nothing. We just talked and we reminisced, and I lull you in a false sense of security, and then I do terrible things and say terrible nonsense.
Right now, the current vote is 9 people are for having it.
9?
Before 9 people before the Something Wicked broadcast. That way you guys can leave horrified, and 6 people after the Something Wicked broadcast, because you really want Zenaris to fix your mind before you leave. So be sure to join our Discord, vote on that. We do appreciate everyone who joins. If you want to support our channel, the best way to support is to join our Discord. It's free to you.
Yes.
Another way that's free to you is to link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account. That way Jeff Bezos foots the bill. And you get to do this on a monthly basis. That way if you want to support other artists, or if you want to continue supporting us, you do get benefits for doing it on a monthly basis. You get more emotes, you get no ads, and little other perks that we have. So be sure to check out our About Us page. It gives instructions on how to do that. The last 2 ways to do that is to donate to our Ko-fi, where all your funds go to us. And then we also have the Patreon account, where you can get physical merchandise or digital merchandise. So be sure to check those out. Everything is in our About Us page and in our Discord. So thank you so much.
Now that the pleasantries are done, take a moment, relax, sit down, and get yourself a piping cup of coffee as I take you by the hand and I lead you into the Legion. It's been a while, but last time that we stopped off, our players had successfully beaten the villain number one, but they seem to have lost the part of the Lich's Emerald that one has stolen from the villain at large, Prime, showing that there's a group of people that know about the existence of the Emerald. A group of Githyanki, who are not sure if they're ally or enemy, but even with all that happening, the players are now in a chase, trying to find number 2, Dristala, and her bodyguard, Fernway. What they don't know is that their friends are being hunted as they wait their 3 days to meet and then arrive in Ilasul.
I thought that number 1 had told us that 8 was traveling after them.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
didn't
okay.
say it in so many words, but I'm pretty sure he heavily alluded to it. Also, can I question your wording just now?
Sure.
You said that we lost the jewel, but the Githyanki gave it to us, and we sent it along with Rory's hubby, right?
Oh, forgive me. That's how I wanted it to go, but no, I forgot that you guys have the jewel. The players actually still have the jewel, and it is with Rowan safe for now.
I was just gonna say, I remember our
So
conspiracy
glad
theory
that you guys.
conversation.
And I want you to know, I'm
after
looking up.
that.
I'm literally looking at my notes, and I still blip that up. But that's besides the point. But with that, the druid, Rory, transforms himself into a giant bird, and they are off, flying. Flying. The sky is warm now. As the fall months begin, just a little chill in the wind. As you begin to travel, we go someplace else. Someplace far from you. Someplace old. Someplace that you haven't seen before. Miss Spitfire, how do you look?
I look a little nervous to be around so many new people, but you can't. It's not that bad. Like I can handle it.
I see. And forgive me, I almost called you Elias, but that is not the name.
I could still change it.
No.
No, I like Elephas.
Elephas. Elephas, tell me, what's on Elephas's mind as you walk into the guarded city of Ilasul, and as you begin, you see it. The gate in ancient Drow, in ancient Undercommon, is called the Beginning. A military fortress carved into the side of a mountain, long gone, no longer really used for its purpose, but intimidating and terrifying in of its own right. Think of something similar to the Black Gate of Mordor, carved directly into the mountainside.
As he's walking beside his wife, who is significantly taller than him. Like I said, I'm about 4.5 feet tall. She's around 6 something.
Big buff girl.
Big buff girl. He holds on to her arm, and he's a bit nervous. He's never seen quite a fortress like this before, and he is unsure why we agreed to even come this way.
It's okay, babe. I got your back. I'll protect you no matter what.
Thank you. I am quite nervous to see big walls like these very imposing. I do not feel safe unless I'm with you, my love.
Yeah, it is a little spooky around here. But at least we've got each other.
Indeed.
You do see, as you get closer, you've heard stories of Ilasul, but you begin to realize this is a hodgepodge of a civilization. There are all types, all races, all types of creature beginning to enter the city. And as you begin to go through, yes,
I would imagine that this would have been just mostly drow. I see that I miscalculated.
I would like you both to roll a perception check for me.
Okay.
Okay.
I perceive this was a mistake with my 19.
You just might.
Oh, it worked. First try.
What you got, kid?
I got a 9. I got a 9.
You see
I
Spitfire
perceive even less.
looking around a little bit, but you see that she's a little bit more concerned on your safety than she is on surveying the area.
That's
But
true.
as she's watching, you're a little bit closer to the ground. But you seem to know that this is not the best of places. And you feel it. You feel eyes on you. You're not sure from where, but you are being watched. As you begin to hear, all new entrances to Ilasul, please begin to move to the left side of the beginning, and we will begin to go through your identification papers. Thank you very much.
Papers? Oh,
Hey,
where are my
babe,
papers?
do we have papers?
Do we
You do
have
not.
papers? We do not have papers, my love.
And Spitfire, you feel a gentle hand just rest on you. Oh, oh, so sorry. And as you turn, you see a centaur. Nose piercing, lots and lots of jewelry around his horns, very flamboyantly dressed in silks, purples, and greens, and little bells on his hooves. Oh, you wouldn't happen to be, names on the tip of the tongue. Just can't get it. You know? What was your name again?
Sure.
It's funny you should say that, sir. I am unsure of your name as well.
Oh, um, the casualties of things. Oh, your name is Hammerschmidt, and your name is Logan. And he hands you a packet of papers, and he hands you a packet of papers. My name is Tim
Indeed.
Seafoot.
Indeed,
pleasure.
this is my name.
It is.
Hammered.
Oh, you just happen to be my bodyguards as I'm walking into the city, right?
Oh, yes, I am sure I make for an imposing bodyguard.
Only when you don't speak. And he gives you a little bit of a twist on the cheek. But don't worry.
Zelda stands in front of him. Don't touch my husband.
You see, that's the reason why I bring you
You
along.
back up.
Ooh. And you see that he begins to back up a little bit.
Yeah, do not anger our customer.
I have people. Don't you worry. There's people that are here that's supposed to meet you anyways. It's fine. Come on. Walk with me. Walk like if you know the place. Don't be scared.
You see me doing a very trying to be casual, but not really doing it.
And he gets in line. And you see that he starts to look around, and you see that there's some people waving at him. You see that he acknowledges very large rings on almost all of his fingers as he begins to get to the customs officer. You notice this drow is not wearing armor, but you can tell that he's in a very well-kept uniform. Military boots, very sleek silver trim, jet black. He's drow, and you can tell that he's probably a little bit younger on the drow side, but he And as he's standing there, you see that there's quite a large group of guards behind them, and they are armed to the teeth in heavy silver plate mail. Papers, please. You see that he picks it up, and as he does, you notice now, as you start to look a little bit more at his face, the draw actually seems to have piercings all throughout. A little gold chain that runs from his nose that connects to his ear. A little dangling ornament on the other ear. There seems to be a lot of ornamentation on his face now as you start to shakefully give your papers. Spitfire, do you give him yours?
Yeah, and I also put my hand on Elephas's shoulder, calm him down a little bit.
And you see Tinselfoot. You know what this is all about. Come on now. Come. We have things to do, people to see. Right. Of course you do. He's going through everything. Purpose for visiting Ilasul? Tinselfoot. I'm a merchant here in Ilasul. Of course I have reason to be here. Why else would I be here? And these people? My bodyguards. You see the drow. Right. I'll let you both roll perception real quick.
Perception, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Percepción.
Stop staring at your husband, Hilda.
19.
19?
I can't help it.
Again.
I'm so in love.
So, Spitfire doesn't see, but you see it. You notice.
I adjust my goggles.
There's a real quick money exchange. It happens so fast that you barely catch it. Oh, of course. Master Logan. Hammerschmidt. He nods his head. Renowned bodyguards of the realm. I should have known better. And you see that he nods his head. Master Tinselfoot, please feel free to pass. As always, a champion amongst... no, how does the saying go? A prince amongst... It doesn't matter. And he begins to walk through. Coming. I would hope. Come. There's some important people you need to meet. And you make your way. And as you enter this supposed dilapidated fortress is a lie. And as you walk through that gate, you see that they are ready for the end of the universe, it looks like. There are artillery units here, guards, watchdogs. They are ready for any type of incursion here. At least behind the gate. And as you go through, you'll actually go and see some very large, what looks to be a mix of Rottweiler and something else. You're not sure, but their skin is scaly in certain parts. And it just kind of walks up to both of you.
Good doggy. I think.
You see that
I
there
am
seems to be-
not sure.
There seems to be a dwarf of jet black skin. Pull him back. Ugh. You also notice that he's wearing the same uniform as the drow up front, but he has a chest plate on of silver all across his chest, and what seems to be a very small hand in the left corner. You see him walk up to all of you. New faces. He walks off. Says nothing else. And with that, the wind is cutting through your hair. How fast do you go? How long do you fly?
Well, you said it's a 1 day's journey, correct?
It is?
I can go 2 hours in wild shape. So let me Google how fast a giant vulture can fly. Or actually, it might have it in. Maybe I'll have my wild shape info. Well, hopefully. Giant vulture. 60 feet per round. So if I'm dashing 120 feet, so how many miles is it?
It's about 32.
32 miles? 32 miles at 120. 20
Round is 6 or 10 seconds.
6 seconds. 6.
So 10 of those in a minute.
So you begin to move. There seems to be some movement on you. But I'm not going to go and put schematics to it.
I'm doing it. Yeah.
By the end of the evening, as the sun begins to settle, you begin to see forest and forest and forest, and you do see roads.
5 miles.
Quite a few.
It's an hour and 40 minutes all it takes.
So, what are you all looking for?
Well, I'm looking for a cat. A tabaxi.
It's a backseat. Well, everybody start rolling those perception checks. Let's see what you see.
I get advantage on all perception checks. That's
You do as a vulture.
If you go pss, 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 you get advantage.
Oh, I don't want open tail spire. Dang it.
What happens if 8 pops out? It's just like, ah! It's just like, ah!
Oh, bad kitty.
Wrong kitty, wrong
Oh.
kitty, no.
Not good.
Lonnie doesn't see anything. She rolled a 6.
Lonnie, as you're kind of sitting there, you're kind
Oh,
of
wait.
thinking about your interaction from before, and it's just like, I deal with a lot of strange people, and you hear that voice in your left ear. We do, we really do.
Well, they're entertaining.
Do I roll
Strange.
Perception.
And you good? What'd you get? Because you look at a little.
I'm sorry, I rolled with my stats. I'm supposed to roll with perception of the vulture, I believe.
Yeah, just roll it and
Okay.
then add.
Okay. 22.
Okay.
I got a nat 20.
You
As
beat me.
all
You
of,
can see forever.
as all of you are watching, you see Lonnie kind of going through some things, and Lonnie, for the split of seconds, you think to yourself, "What if Two's dead?" And Wilbur, as you're looking, you feel hands take you by the sides of your face from behind. Open your mind to me.
I do.
I will show you where your friends are. Or where they were, better said. And you should see Wilbur kind of looking where he was, and he just turns. And as he turns, you see that there's a village. Small little hamlet by a bridge. There, acolyte. You will find what you look for there. And Wilbur, just for a moment, you don't see the greens. You don't hear the forest. You see everything almost on a molecular level. You see outlines of creatures. You see rabbits. You see animals running, but they don't look like animals. All of a sudden, they look like numbers almost. And as you come back to, you know that this is where you need to go.
I am going to like redirect Rory. Like, all right, that way, go.
With my 22, do I know which
Ooh,
way?
we got a Maha in the waiting room.
Oh, Excellent. Let's jump to commercial then, real fast.
Yes.
Ads.
And we'll be right back, guys. See you in. Oh, wait a second. I gotta get it full screen. See you in a minute. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
I am the danger. I'm not trapped in here with you. Trapped in here with me. These skeletons. They're gonna be like, I wish I didn't wake up today.
Nah,
Yes.
I wish I'd stayed dead.
I wish I was really dead. Dead. Ooh, wait. Well, you might find this very sexy, Cheshire Man. Look at my organization system. I built an entire house around this room. Everything else is secondary compared to these beautiful boxes, which we haven't filled yet. But they will be full treasure for the glory home. I mean, for the meadow home. Not the glory hole, which is a thing in this game.
That's one of our goals.
Ah!
Maha is going to ask them for a festive drink.
The rogue will look at Maha for a moment and then look at Ebenezer. We have.
What do you like to drink in the rain and Windsor at this time of year?
That's the stomach. Beer. I drink beer. Would you like
Oh.
one?
I will take one beer.
Beer for everyone? Beer for everyone?
Oh, I'll
no.
take some mulled wine, please.
Eyebrow. Because at this point I know, don't I?
Yeah.
Eyebrow.
It's mulled wine. It's better than beer. I'll
Go
take
there.
some milk and honey. Jeez. Hey everybody, my name is Emily and welcome to Map Making Tuesdays. I'd like to thank everyone for joining me. Sorry for a bit of a start. We are learning how to transition between our scenes. So with that, I want to thank everyone for coming to Franklin.
Just roll a 26.
No. A 25.
Oh, close.
Jesus Christ.
Did you actually roll a 20? On
A
D20?
25. Because chaos has now
It's
begun to reign.
adorable.
I'm sorry, dear. Oh, there's like a poor deer being ran out into the waters. Did you do that?
Let's see.
Okay, well,
It's pretty heartless.
I mean, I'm a really terrible vegan.
This game you are.
In this game I am. We don't need deer hides, do we? I'm gonna.
My mouse to move it slightly. Play that in real life? Absolutely. 100% I wish I could do this in real life. Because I can do it in theory when on simple things, but like on my homework and studying, no, I do it the hard way. My ADD just kicks in. It's like, you're going to do this one thing perfectly.
I don't think fire does much damage. It's did 38 to her just now. Oh, she just knocked over that tree! What? That's pretty epic. No wonder she could break our fossil. She can do whatever the fuck she wants. She's just trying to look at a dragon lady.
It's the strongest thing in this mountain. Odin really doesn't like you.
Oh.
PC or PC as your character, who would it be?
Wait,
Maha.
did Emily say who you praise? Who
The
was your god?
wild mother, the green mother.
Oh,
But I've been
okay.
having entanglements with the black tongue god.
Mm.
For all of you out of curiosity about the Black Tongue God, Just stay with your curiosity.
Yeah,
You
because I
won't
was
get
like,
any information.
the player is very curious. The player
Just go and know
loves-
that.
Lava. So let's see. So one thing that I really did like here is the water aspect. Let me see if I can click on it. Nope, I can't. So water. Let's go do a little bit of water. If you want to make it look really dark, you can use squares. You can use circles. Or what I like to do.
Mother of, I don't know, what would be a Viking way to make an insult? You, scourge, yeah, you coward.
Okay. He's
You scourge at the bottom of my boot.
I'm taken care of. The editor elves, I finally got our bitrate working, and sometimes Twitch gets a little bit angry, so we're going to go and try this one more time. As you may know me, I am Daniel, or you may also know me as Xanaris, the dungeon master of the Legion game that we play every Thursday at 7 o'clock Eastern Time.
I'm
planes
scanning.
are a dangerous place.
Yeah, it looks so nice, but it's really misleading. Look at those flowers. Those flowers will fuck you up. In theory.
For the first time, it's like Australia, honestly.
Yeah, we're like in the outback of Helheim.
I look at that. It's a dang. Oh god!
Oh god.
It's really pissed off.
Ah! Oop, I'm gonna kill myself. I'm not careful because I keep running around and you have to swim sometimes, and then I'm just gonna randomly drown one day and not know why I'm dead.
That'll be a
I picked up that wood and it floated into the sky. You son of a. Oh, it came down. Okay, thank you.
You want some of this action?
He's like, yeah. You're lucky I ran out of stamina. You'd be dead. You watch out when I get stamina. Everyone's gonna be real sad they ran into me.
Catch my breath.
I catch my breath. Get your ass kicked.
Run.
Oh,
You just killed the driver.
okay, good. Glorious. Okay, let me get my sweet arrows. Yes. Be on fire.
Maha's gonna look and be like, "Be happy you have hands."
Oh God!
I thought even Wilbur's like, yeah.
Maha's literally just thinking of Eric and like how sorry he
Oh
feels
my
for
gosh!
him. But yes,
I would
like unintentional intimidation.
extreme intimidation.
You see, he just kind of holds the knife for a second. I want me hands to do. He just starts to walk. He literally just walks in between the both of you. Get out of my way! Out of my way! And he just goes and starts walking down. Just like, if I see you again, I'll kill you. You hear me?
I think my brain is breaking. Since I've turned like 30, I'm like, I'm just gonna do the thing I like, even if it's awful.
Oh,
Like,
that's not.
There's
No, you
nothing
don't.
wrong
you
with
don't-
that.
I was gonna
No,
say
no,
it's
I
not
feel-
that your brain
I
is
feel like
breaking.
I'm-
You ran out of shits to give.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
no more shits to give.
Yes. Look
And
at
it's wonderful.
I think it's really
Look at-
well. They talk
look at my field of fucks. It is barren.
despair.
Exactly. And
Like-
I'll tell you something. I hit the age of 30.
Okay, that looks pretty good. Now fire up here. Actually, what am I doing? Yeah, that's what I'll do. If I was smart, I would have done one shelf to its fullest and completed it. That way I wouldn't actually have to go and add fire to the second shelf, because it would have already been there. Hurrah.
Oop, I'm gonna kill myself. I'm not careful because I keep running around and you have to swim sometimes, and then I'm just gonna randomly drown one day and not know why I'm dead.
Fortunately, alive.
I picked up that wood and it floated into the sky.
is the water aspect. Let me see if I can click on it. Nope, I can't. So, water. Let's do a little bit of water. If you want to make it look really dark, you can do squares. You can do circles. Or what I like to do.
Maha is going to ask them for a festive drink.
The rogue will look at Maha for a moment and then look at Ebenezer. We have.
What do you like to drink in the rain and Windsor at this time of year?
That's the stomach. Beer. I drink beer. Would you like
Oh.
some?
I will take one beer.
Beer for everyone? Beer for everyone?
Oh, I'll
no,
take
see.
some mulled wine, please.
Eyebrow. Because at this point I know, don't I?
Yeah.
Eyebrow.
It's mulled wine. It's better than beer. I'll
Just
take
there.
some milk and honey. Jeez. Christ.
Maha's gonna look and be like, "Be happy you have hands."
Oh God.
I thought even Wilbur's like, yeah.
Maha's literally just thinking of Eric and like how sorry he
Oh
feels
my
for him.
gosh.
But yes,
I
it's like unintentional intimidation.
Yes, extreme intimidation.
You see, he just kind of holds the knife for a second. I want me hands and don't. He just starts to walk. He literally just walks in between the both of you. Get out of my way! Out of my way! And he just goes and starts walking down. Just like, if I see you again, I'll kill you. You hear me?
It's good to see all of you. We've got a full house.
Look, we found Maha.
And just like the band, we've got the boys back together. So, Wilbur knows where to land. A hamlet, not too far. Wilbur, what are you telling him?
I'm just playing it off like I just happened to kind of figure it out. Like, alright, see, it's gonna be that way. Trust me.
With my 22, do I figure that out as well, or?
As he says that, because even as high as you rolled, you were looking at the hamlet, but you weren't sure for some reason. It's just saying, why would they go to a hamlet out of all things? That seems dangerous. But Wilbur seems to know.
I pivot around. Of just hearing this, I pivot around and go towards the hamlet.
You begin to dive. As you make your way to the hamlet, and Maha begins to choke on whatever they're doing over there.
My cat jumped
Do you
off the
land?
bed, and
I don't. Do you land in the hamlet? Do you land outside of it?
I would like to kind of fly over it first to see if I see them first before making a landing.
I'm gonna actually let you roll off that 22 and that natural 20 since you guys rolled pretty high. There's no one in that hamlet.
No
As
one?
you go past it, no one.
Okay.
As in, no one living, or are there dead
You don't
bodies
see
everywhere?
anyone walking around. You don't see
Mhm.
any dead bodies.
No smoke
Okay.
coming out of any of the chimneys.
No smoke.
Do I see any tracks or anything that would, since I have advantage on perception and
I would
vultures
go and
have
say
good
that you do
eyes?
see quite a bit of tracks, but you're gonna have to get closer for it.
Okay, I'm going to
But-
just land down in the main hub of it if I don't see anyone.
Hey,
Cool.
you land dead center.
Wilbur, why are we coming here?
Just trust me, they were here. Well, let's search the place. Maybe I'll pick up a trail. Yeah.
Oh, very smart.
Let's crossbow ready. I search.
All right, everybody. Do you stay transformed, Rory?
Yes, because I would like that advantage on perception to look for tracks.
I got you.
Ooh. Like,
All right. So, Maha, what are you doing?
I am. This is. I am going to. Does Lonnie have the bag?
Mm-hmm.
I do. Yes.
Is the bag moving at all?
Not at the moment.
Okay. Maha will. Is there any tall buildings nearby?
Actually, no. Every building's pretty low to the ground. They all seem to be just one story.
Okay.
This is a small village, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Maybe about 10 buildings max.
there's forest everywhere around.
There's what?
It's pretty foresty.
Yes. You don't see any signs of battle,
Do I
It doesn't-
hear any animals?
but there are no animals.
Oh, it is a homeless hamlet. Ghost hamlet. I trust Wilbur, Maha says, as Maha will stand by at the landing site to watch the bag.
Something's going on, that's for sure. I mean, she's holding the bag.
Do you
I'll
all
watch-
roll?
I'll watch the bag, Lonnie.
I got it.
Okay.
Do you all roll perception to see what you find?
Yes.
Let's make those rolls.
Possibly investigation. Would that?
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna say investigation on this one. It wouldn't be perception. That's true because you are deeply
Ah.
searching now.
I rolled a 20
Yep.
on my perception
That's okay.
before you
so-
changed it.
Oh, what did you get?
20.
Oh, no, no.
Melanie got a 1.
Oh God. Wilbur Rory?
23.
Trying to see how to do this as, or if I had to transform back into doing this as Rory.
You know what? I'll let you go and roll on the
so.
perception for the vulture
Okay.
because you're looking for tracks and shit like that, right? You're just kind of looking on top of things. So I'll let you do the perception. Get that
Okay.
advantage.
17.
Okay. As everyone's looking around, Maha, you turn. And as you turn, you notice there's little stones in front of one of the houses. They're shaped in some type of way.
Wilbur, as I assume I would stand behind you. Look, there's stones over there. We should go investigate them.
Yeah, good idea. Let's see what we got here.
Maha
Go
stays
check out
back.
the stones.
What language? What languages do you speak, Wilbur?
Common, Draconic, Elvish, and Giant.
You don't happen to have thieves' cant, do you?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
I
So-
might have thieves' camp.
I will actually let you make an unskilled check, Wilbur.
No need
Just a
because I was
straight
about to
D20 roll.
ask. I can kind of sort of discern that this is a language, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I cast Comprehend Languages.
No.
Oh, that'll do it.
Great.
You touch your forehead, Wilbur, and you feel the ice cold of the void. As all of a sudden you hear many languages, and they all begin to sound like common. And as you look down, this is thieves' cant. We ran.
What was that?
We ran. And you only see the word Il, as in the beginning of Il Azul.
Yeah, Wilbur's just gonna straighten himself up. They're not here. Not anymore. They ran. Il Azul. Il Azul. Oh, you're doing the bird head tilt?
Yeah.
And they left in a hurry, too. Oh, he kind of points to the stones like they didn't finish the message.
Oh,
Lonnie, Yes, Ma.
Can you tell, Wilbur? Like, maybe Ma's like standing way back here. It's like, maybe we should investigate the scene of why they ran.
It might be something.
I said,
You guys begin to look. I'm gonna go on and save you a few rolls. You begin to go look through the hamlet. This place looks like it's been abandoned for a while. Looks like if they may have stayed here for a night. You notice that there's one building that looks like it may have been like a little slap ass little resting area.
okay.
Rory, you see an empty container of the poison that you gave to there.
I would
Thrown.
I'm actually going to drop my wild shape because I only have minutes left to it. I want to
Sure.
pick it up. And I hold it up to the group. 2 is here. His poison.
Oh, I thought we took that. Oh, I'm glad he had it or has it. Ah. Any idea? Well, I guess Wilbur said Il Azul. Any idea why they ran? Maha looks around. I'd like to climb on top of a roof.
Easily enough. If you were to even get on top of Rory or Wilbur, you could do that without even having a roll.
Oh, okay. Well, I choose Rory. And
Rory, you feel little hands on you?
I feel like I would be used to this at this point.
That's good. Just like,
I
and
feel like both of them probably are.
I've ridden on you too, Lonnie.
Yes, you did. That's right.
And I haven't ridden on Gus yet, but so I put
You're
my
short.
I'm standing on shoulders like foot on Rory, and I'm looking around and seeing if I see anything strange. Like on the edge
roll,
line.
roll perception for me.
Let me not roll on that one. Okay. 13.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Hmm.
But no animals, no sounds.
Maha will say this. Huh, there is no animals or sounds. Rory, did you scare them with your landing?
I doubt of me being in bird form would have scared them.
That is true.
Rory, you could do like an animal handling check to see if it brings any knowledge. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, if you like, or a survival check if you got it.
Okay.
That you could just kind of see what might have caused that.
You said animal handling?
I'll say animal handling to kind of figure out why the animals may have not been around, or survival.
19.
Nice.
Something scared them. Something scared them.
Do I know if it was me?
They weren't here before you.
There weren't any animals here before I landed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Hmm.
So we don't see any tracks or anything?
You do. You see that there were quite a bit of tracks here. And as you begin to look around, because I'm actually not going to go have you roll. I'll say that you guys take about 10 minutes kind of looking over through everything and take 20 to kind of look through it. You begin to notice large tracks.
Oh.
Animal tracks. And it looks to be of a very large lower paw.
It doesn't look like this. Maha's first thought is going to be of creepy things. And then Maha's going to think of the creepy thing we saw in Windsor. And does that look anything like that thing?
It didn't look like if it had paws.
Okay.
But from what you do think of, anything that big is feline and it's heavy.
Is there multiple paws? Like mini feet?
No, it just seems to be. They seem to have gone into the village, gone into the hamlet, and searched systematically throughout.
Oh, that seems
And
very
then
number-like, doesn't
Wait.
it?
Was number 8 a tabaxi?
Yes.
Yes.
It is a
Oh,
large
okay.
lionel.
Oh,
So-
okay.
Oh, okay. So it's not like I would hold up my paw and be like, "This is a tabaxi paw." This is
You
like,
could but you do notice that when you go, you place it down in it. If just as you begin to look, the paw is like 3 times the size of yours.
oh, big kitty cat.
Big
Can
kitty
we
cat.
identify number 2's paws?
I wouldn't even make you roll for it. You guys have traveled enough. 2 was here. He's not here now, though.
Okay. So Maha is going to follow the number 8 pause that we think is number 8. I'm going to tell everybody that.
I just rolled 3 20s, by the way. I'm letting you all know.
Yikes.
My soul just fell through my butt. I've never had that happen before for any fucking thing, but that just happened. Holy shit.
Should have saved
we-
that luck for Vegas.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Like my heartbeat picked up and everything.
No.
Rory, as you're walking out of the room where the poison bottle was, you take a second. This is odd. 2 would have left me a sign. Eric would have said something.
I want to look over where the thieves' camp was, where Wilbur was, to see if there's any other message that I can pick up on.
You walk up to the thieves' camp. And Rory, as you walk up to it, you look down.
Do we all hear that?
Wait, I'm sorry. This wasn't the DM having a coughing fit?
No.
Oh. Oh, okay. Okay.
Forgive me.
I would like to look at the source of the.
You look down at the stones, and as you look up, right out of the shadow, you see a centaur. Earrings around their face, piercings, all these beautiful ornate things on their horns, rings across every finger, beautiful purple and satins.
Do I recognize this as the same as one that we
You
saw?
remember Tinselfoot from Windsor?
Yeah, Tinselfoot.
Oh, Rory! I've heard things. I've heard good things. I'm sorry. I was walking around invisible. I was told that I had to be very careful. And I was just watching. I wanted to go see what you would be all up to. This could have been a trap. And you all just here. Could have probably killed one of you if I wanted.
It was important that we be here.
Well, I was paid a lot of money. So, everyone get into the building. Quick. Come on. Come.
Oh. Hey.
It's me.
Hello, adventurers.
Will not be ignored.
Oh, hello, kitty cat. Where'd you... Maha finds a little cat around the hamlet now.
Long lost cousin.
And as you walk in, you see... As you walk into this hamlet, you're not walking into this little building. You're walking into what seems to be a very posh little tent. Smelling of incense. And very, very sugary food.
Maha's not going to step in once they realize that. They're going to stay back for a second.
Come, it's
Rory, why are we
fine.
going this way?
It's a spell. It's inside of the building. Don't worry.
You remember Tinselfoot, Maha?
I'm the
I do
person who
not.
helped Dristala and their wife escape. Ilasu.
And we got to meet them with Johnny.
Long time ago. It's okay if you don't remember, though. I haven't been around much. And we never really had a moment to really talk. You just met me through Windsor, the blowhard. It's fine. Nothing to worry.
To the DM, I thought we met him because of Johnny outside of the chapel and outside the cafe.
Whoopsie.
Whoopsie, he's lying, or whoopsies, the DM had a lapse of memory?
Mm-mm. Maybe because of Windsor. Why is everyone looking
Maha
so
is having trouble
confused?
remembering.
I
I would like
Lonnie
to do
doesn't know any
a
different
insight
because-
check.
listen. I'll explain, so that we're all on the same page. I help people escape the country kingdom of Ilasul, and I bring them out into the world. I give them new papers, I make new identities, and I help them be free for an exorbitant amount of money.
Well, thank you for helping
Oh.
with the princess.
Definitely.
Oh, I didn't do that.
Yes, you did.
Windsor did that. He paid for
Oh.
that. Just like he paid for me to meet up with all of you. Maybe you were being played. I don't know if you know the other side of your story, and I feel like maybe I'm saying things that you don't know about. And he starts to hand out little cups of tea. It's fine. It's fine. Everyone sit. Everyone eat and drink.
Maha is eyeballing Tinselfoot suspiciously and takes the tea.
It's not the Feywild. I'm not going to keep your spirits. I'm not going to steal your names. I deal in cold, hard cash. Here in the mortal realm.
So if you deal in cash, what do we need to pay you to be on our team?
Oh, I've already been paid. I owed a favor, and here I am. So, I have some information for you. And he takes out what seems to be like a little briefcase out of thin air, opens it, and he hands a packet of paper to each of you. Boop, boop, boop. So we have some options. He takes out potion vials. Boop, 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 boop. I have been informed that all of you are underneath the... you're being watched for being who you are. I can help.
Who do your sources say are watching us?
I don't know if you have enough coin for that question, Rory. Do you?
Is this blackmail?
It's not blackmail. This is me doing what I was told to do. Dristala has asked me to help, so I like Dristala, even before she pays me. So there's this. These are polymorph potions.
Oh.
They will polymorph you into something permanently until you drink another type of thing that I have set for you. Because any other type of magic that you go and you use, any type of illusionary magic, if you are taken by the black hand or the fingers, and you see for a moment, he passes his hand along, his fingers along his index finger.
Ooh, did they take it?
It looks like it's still normal, but he just gently. But if you are taken by the hand, it'll be unfortunate. And that can't happen right now.
Maha starts looking ill. If you could make a cat pale, a black cat pale looking.
But I do have some good news. There are some people that are very interested in meeting you in Ilasul that are not the royal family. People that can help.
Now, you said that Windsor sent you here, but you just said that Drisdella is going to be paying you.
Windsor sent me to help Dristala, to get Dristala out of Ilasul. because Windsor wanted Driz in his home. That's what I meant. Dristana didn't just find me.
Can I do an insight check on all that he's saying?
Sure. If anyone else wants to do insight, feel free.
I
Yes,
only got 11.
please.
Yeah.
I got an 11 as well. What are on these papers that you gave us?
You actually see that their names, whole lives, where you were born,
Oh, gotcha.
who your
does mine
father
say?
and mother
What
are.
does mine say? What does mine say?
As you go through it, because it actually depends, because he's got a few packets. Before we go into details of it, and oh, forgive me, what did everybody roll for the insight?
Natural 20, 28.
Damn.
Oh, dang.
I
18.
got an 11.
11. Me too.
Everybody else is just kind of nodding. And when you look up at him, there's an intensity behind your eyes, Rory, for just a second. Then he goes to go speak, and I'm not lying, you know.
What do I know, DM?
Believe it or not, he's telling the truth. Jeez. So unnecessary. And you see that he just grabs some of his tea. I'm just trying to help.
Would you trust someone that just appeared out of nowhere?
Besides, bear with us. We've been dealing with a lot of backstabbing lately.
We did just see a doppelganger a couple days ago.
That's
7. Yeah, that's a thing. Anyways,
Yeah, that guy.
besides the point, there's people that want to go and see you safely. And on top of those people want to see you safely, the exiled princess is asking for help on all fronts. So, how would you all like to become drow for a few days?
Ooh.
Interesting.
I'd like to be female, if preferable. I look at Wilbur. You might want to be female too.
The
Looks down at-
moment,
Looks down at his body.
the moment you say that, Rory, the moment Tinselfoot runs up to you
Oh.
and he gets kind of close.
I look down at him since I'm 8 feet. I'm assuming he's smaller than me.
He is. And he just kind of looks
Well,
up at
he's
you.
a centaur, though. They're really tall, aren't they?
Oh no, she's still taller than he is. Tinselfoot's actually a little bit small for a centaur. You're pregnant,
Oh.
aren't you?
I lean down so like I'm
Pregante.
right like eye level with him. I'm not gonna.
What?
I'm gonna just say, yes, and
Oh.
Nothing. I like children.
I'm sure a fae would.
They use as currency back home.
which is really funny because Wilbur and I
As,
are
as soon as he
fae.
says that, you see the crossbow just like.
You see that when he says it, he just starts to laugh. Like he just like it's like just
It's
Just
really,
saying.
It's really amusing because furbolgs are fae creatures.
Yes.
So,
and it's just it's just children are used as currency back home. It's if you wanted, I mean, I could make this polymorph permanent.
I would
And you
like
just
to
have to-
draw my blade and put it against this throat. If you're threatening my child,
I cock my crossbow.
It's never a threat. It's an offer. You could just say no.
you should learn to keep your mouth shut. I am very horny all the time, and I'm hormonal.
Oh. Where were you?
At that, Wilbur's going to uncomfortably shuffle away from him.
Well, lots of hormones happening right now. Maybe.
Gus appears out of nowhere. Somebody say horny?
Tinslefoot is gonna gently just put his fingertips on the top of your blade and just. Okay, all right, I'll stop.
I will pull it away and put it away.
So, this is what you got. They paid a lot of money for this. What are we doing?
How do we turn back again?
I will turn you back when we arrive to Ilasu. Then
Oh,
you're
so
on a
it's not
safe
gonna affect-
location.
It's not gonna affect the baby, right?
You see him stop for a second. I don't know.
Technically speaking, no. It just only affects the user. So the thing growing inside me would not be the user.
You see him
Would
kind
that
of just.
kill you? Would that kill you? Would that kill?
No.
Literally kill or like figuratively kill?
No, like if you have like a fearful baby inside of a drow's stomach, what would that do?
It's still in gestation.
Just
We're not going
around with a beach
We're
ball.
not doing the magical biology of this right now. But
We need to consult a fantasy pediatrician.
You see Tinslefoot pick up his hand. I'm sure I'll be fine. Promise. Sort of. I don't. You think I've ever had to do this to a pregnant woman? Come on now, don't give me all that. These are schematics I never had to think about. So
Wouldn't
quick.
someone
Think about
who-
them. Think about them, sir.
Wouldn't
Wow.
someone who claimed children as currency know?
And you see his smile just as he turns to Lani. We usually take them after they've been born, not from
I
their mother's
see.
womb. Anyways,
Rory,
Yeah.
how much time do you have left?
DM, do we want to disclose this or not? No.
let me think on that, and then we'll tell you. It's a few months. But
Okay.
anyways, so I don't want to
real,
be here much longer because there's a monster walking around.
real quick.
so-
Did you see number 2? I mean, Eric.
Of course, he was with them. Yellow tabaxi, bad disposition, real mean
Here's
face.
the thing. You just said you didn't see Drisdella. Windsor sent you. You didn't get to speak to Drisdella.
You're not understanding. No. I'm talking about the very beginning. Why do you think Ebenezer found you in Windsor? Because
Be-
I sent him to find you.
Because of the stable lady, he told us.
Ebenezer's an idiot. He believes it was a stable lady because I clear up my tracks. I'm actually quite good at what I do. Thank you very much.
Is that why the monster attacked Johnny?
And that's why the monster attacked Johnny, because it was looking for me. And it thought it was me, but it wasn't.
Wait, what? Pencilfoot, you're talking in circles, and Maha is already a clockwork reader, so I need
okay.
something
All right. Let's clear up the air so we can just be done with it. Dristala stole a very important item from the Citadel of Tears.
more.
An orb. Yes. Do you even know what the hell that thing is?
Maybe memories? Maha then closes her first.
No.
Hmm?
Who opened the orb?
I'm sorry, I'm really blanking, guys.
Okay. It wasn't the bodies that Windsor was looking for. It was the thing that it was sitting on. It's a magical item that he's been trying to figure out.
That wasn't destroyed in the explosion?
That's right. Something that could last through that. I don't know what it is. And the Mind Flayers seem to have an idea. But I don't talk to them much. We don't get along.
Mind Flayers don't get along with much of anybody.
Well, one thing that is surprising, and let me know, Daniel, if I get into meta knowledge, because we've
Yes.
chatted outside of character.
Sure.
The mind flayer was surrounded. The one that was sitting in the chair was surrounded by mind flayers.
Yes.
That man, that mind flayer did magic.
The Sunbreaker. Yes.
Mind flayers don't typically like magical mind
Oh,
flayers.
that's some type of ancient god knows what the gods only know. But from my understanding, that commander's name was Sunbreaker. That's all I really know.
Well, if it could survive a blast, would make sense if they came from.
Mm-hmm. So when that happened, it seems that she found it and she used that as currency to get out of, well, at least she thought to get out of Ilasu. But Windsor had actually paid for all of that. He wanted her out of there. But me and Windsor were on bad terms, so I'm just turning code and saying all of his little tidbits of information that he gave me. It wasn't much because he's real smart and tries to cover up his tracks. Red dragons do that.
How old is he?
Oh, I'm not even sure. He hides his age even from the Saints. He's married to one on purpose.
He claims to be a great one, wasn't it?
Great Burn.
No, that's ridiculous. No. But he's old. Not that old.
Ooh.
I wouldn't fight him one-on-one, I'll be honest with you.
What
But long
does-
sto- yes.
What does Thistlefoot think of Aristotle?
I don't. Wild sorcery puts a bad taste in my mouth.
Well, how do we know we will turn back if something happens to Tinslefoot?
We're not gonna go through all this. You either take these or you don't. They've already been paid for, and I'm not gonna take them back with me. So
Well,
he
maybe take back. Can I have the second potion, please?
second potion of what?
It
To
wouldn't
turn
be,
back.
wouldn't be
No,
smart.
that has to be done in person.
It wouldn't be smart to have it on our bodies because if we're searched, then they'll know.
That too.
And wouldn't that be great? You know, just the black hand having the fingers all over your bodies, searching you, finding things that they shouldn't be finding.
Did you give polyjuice potion? Polyjuice potion. Yeah, polyjuice potion.
Yes.
It kind
That's
of.
what it is.
As soon as he
That
said
is not-
polymorph, I was like, it's not polymorph, it's polyjuice. Oh wait, that's
I
This intellectual
I
property.
did not, because your mechanical friend cannot be polymorphed. He had to be disguised.
But Fernway and the princess?
Fernway has no
Drusilla?
need to, and Drusilla knows what to do to go and control herself. She's got magics to do that, and she refuses to allow her body to be changed. She's gone through some things. You can have that conversation on your own, not my business. So,
Were they
anyways,
successful?
of course, I made sure it was. I was paid.
I uncorked the bottle. I just kind of eye him and sip it.
You see his eyes go wide. So very brave of you.
I kind of like wait for like the change to happen. I've got my hands on my stomach.
Maha
You
is like,
see-
I wish Ronan was here.
The hair starts to fall off of her body, and then
Ooh.
for a second, you see what a furless furblog would look like.
No,
Actually, describe what your drow looks like, Em.
She is very much, if you've seen our other game that we've played with Miguel, she's very akin to looking like Erin. She's got the gray, silvery hair, very sharp features. She is about 6 feet tall, very beefy, much akin to what Rory would be like, and she's got sharp, piercing gray eyes.
Dang. Whoa, Rory. Is that a pregnant drow?
I'm just
you
rubbing
can
my
trust me.
hands.
Now that you're actually drow, you can tell that you got a little bit of a baby bump.
Oh, I'm fatter now.
It's just a little bit. But
How,
you can
how
definitely
do how do the drow treat pregnant women? Would I know that?
You know what? Roll a history check for me. I'm kind of curious to see what you
I
know
will
about
too,
that.
because I was
I-
wondering about that too.
Yeah,
I have an advantage since I live there.
yeah. Yes, Lani.
I would also like to roll because I have been to the Underdark on a few
Please.
occasions.
Please feel free to.
17 for me.
17, Wilbur.
Wow, my rolls are awful. I
16.
rolled a 10.
Maha, the last time that you were there, pregnant drow are held with revenants, especially in Lasul, where the population of drow is not as strong as it used to be.
Oh.
The women are beginning to fall out of favor, sadly. So a woman that is pregnant, if she has already gone through the rituals of Loft to find out what the gender of the baby will be, if she is carrying a female, she is held with the highest of regard. You don't know what they do with the males.
Oh, okay. So Maha is gonna go up to Rory and not put their paw on the belly, but like kind of go like this and be like, "You're in disguise as a female too."
I just kind of look down. It would make sense for the drows.
Rory,
Makes sense.
you will be if this one's female, you will be held in high regard in Illusul. Okay?
You see Tinselfoot walk up to you, Rory. I could tell you if you like.
What would it cost?
Oh. I want the apple that your husband gave you before he left.
Oh
I'm
dang!
hungry.
Just one.
Just one.
And I pull one out and I hand it to him.
Oh, you've done this before. And you see that he takes the apple.
Here you go.
Rory,
I was kidding. It's my apple. I say.
Rory, you tell me.
I
What gender is this baby?
actually want her to be female.
Ooh.
I wanted to go against the black fucking god.
You see Tinselfoot slowly whisper. She's going to be very tall like her mother.
Fran, I saw that smile.
But, mean face like her father. Well.
I kind of take his face and shove it downwards.
Okay, everyone, come on, let's start drinking. I don't have the time.
Oh,
Come.
wait, I'm no longer 8 feet tall. I can't do that. I just shave him
You smush him,
forward.
but he's still like, and you just hear him laugh. It's just like, oh, someone doesn't have the same choo-choo that they had before. Come on.
It's like when a cat does all. Well, you're gonna need a bodyguard then, so and he's gonna. Wilbur takes his.
Are you going
Lonnie?
to be female?
I hold the bottle up and look at it, and I think, what do you think, Umbra?
I think you will make a beautiful drow, my champion.
Yeah. I down the whole thing.
So, Maha, you're the last one.
Maha does not want to be a drow.
You don't have to take it.
Maha also was really afraid of the Black Hands, so Maha is going to take their little teacup and drink that, and then take the polyjuice and just.
Very brave.
That's
Very
not how
brave,
cats
little one.
drink things. They go like.
Oh, you can't see Harley. I was gonna make you repeat it. Oh yeah, you can. She's on here.
So, as you all begin to transform, I'll have you guys go and give descriptions of yourselves in a moment. But
I have no
Lonnie,
clue what I look like.
for the oddest moment, you feel a thumb on your cheek. Whoa. You feel a metallic thumb on your cheek, Lonnie. More like if it's looking, like if someone's like holding your face to look at you. Did I ever tell you that I was a drow?
I thought you were.
Oh.
The long white hair is,
You make me think of how I was when I was whole.
You will be again.
Oh.
Yeah, I will. Oh, I shouldn't talk like that. I'm beginning to gather bad habits from you. Well, does it matter? You remind me of, you remind me of my daughter. I had children, you know,
You know.
long time ago. And gone. Maha, you actually are now of equal footing, height-wise, with the others that are around you.
Oh.
And as you all take your drink, you see Tinselfoot look around. Fabulous. So, I will go up ahead. Will be meeting some people up there, and then those people are going to meet you, and then we're going to go and meet with the other people that are looking for you, and yada 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 yada. You'll be fine. And you see that he pulls out a note and he gives it to Rory. Your friend, lover, whoever this is, he gave this to you, and I'm going to go head out because I really don't want whatever that thing is to find me again. Toodaloo, and get the fuck out so I can go and close this thing, please. Goodbye.
I walk out. As I'm walking
Take
out,
your papers.
Grab papers. As I'm walking out, I want to like open the paper real so no one can see.
I'm alive. Then you just see a little scratch of a 2 on it. I hope you are too.
I mutter to myself, he could have led with this.
So as this cabal of drow walk out, we go a little further in the
Is
weeks.
Wilbur a girl? Is Wilbur a girl?
Wilbur, are you male or female?
Actually, no, because since I will be like her personal bodyguard / manservant, I'm going to be a dude.
So
I want to
As
be the
you-
handsomest male drow. Like a Bishonen Shishomaru. Gorgeous, beautiful,
Just-
manly drow.
I
So
will just
sugoi.
you are the most sugoi of drow right now, Maha. You and it confuses you just a little bit. The fact that you've never seen yourself be handsome, and as an asexual Maha person, it's probably a little bit confusing just for a moment to look at yourself and be like,
Was more handsome before, but
So our paladin and our warlock, as you begin to walk through, you begin to see the thoroughfare of the entryway of the beginning, the large gate of Ilasul. And you see things that you never thought you see in your life. There is a massive city inside this mountain, so large that there seems to be blimps going across the night sky. It is so large, it seems to have its own atmosphere. And you see what seems to be a magical train station going from section to section. And as you begin to walk around more, men made of metal walking around freely. Some of them wave. Hello. Good morning. Hello.
My goodness, my dear, it appears that we have entered into an advanced society.
Yeah, this
This
place is
is-
pretty strange.
Tinselfoot fool.
Fascinating.
It is, isn't it?
I don't know
Ah.
how I feel about all these machines, though.
Oh, I would love to get my hands into them and tinker.
Maybe that can be arranged,
Yeah.
honey.
You see Tinselfoot just kind of look at the both of you. Has anyone ever told you that the both of you sound like if you constantly want to fuck each other when you speak? Or am I going to be the first one that says that? And he just keeps on
Oh.
walking. Yeah. It's like,
I do not kiss and tell.
not my business. Just like,
Are you guys vampires? You sound like vampires.
that actually would be pretty funny. But as you begin to walk in, you feel like if though you've been walking for a while, and as you continue to walk, you begin to see beasts of burden that are large, but they seem to, and it's gonna be odd, they're not mammalian. They look like slugs, very large slugs.
Before you continue, if we've been walking for a while, I'm gonna say that I asked my wife to carry me piggyback because my little legs are tired.
That's fair.
Wait, what? What are you? What do you look like? Explain.
Oh, I am a human warlock, and
He's like
I
4
am
foot
about
something.
4.5 foot tall. She's also a human, and she's like 6 feet something,
Strong
and
girl.
is quite large and in
Amazing.
charge.
Been training my whole
and,
life to get swole.
Oh yeah!
You guys are like
Oh
the perfect,
yeah!
the perfect couple. I already love
Indeed.
it.
So
Mhm.
as you begin to continue to walk up, you see Tinselfoot pick up his hand, and one of these very large slugs seems to have what looks to be a traveling compartment on the top of it, an open air traveling compartment. And as you look up, a goblin kind of leans this way forward. It's gonna be one go, please, for all three, everyone, please. Let's get on top of Her Majesty's Corvette. Come. You see Tinselfoot, please, lady first.
I rifle through my purse and pull out 1 gold coin and hand it over.
Oh, and she pays. And she lets you guys get up. It's actually quite posh in the You see that there's little pillows, there's little. And as you sit there looks to be kind of like a smoking device right in the center of it. And as you're looking around, you see that there's people smoking from the center of it as you slowly begin to move more down into the area. It's just you guys right now.
Oh,
But you're
never
passing by
mind.
other travelers. But there's a lot of smoke in this little area. So
Okay.
you definitely might go and get a good cough. And then Tinselfoot will turn. Okay, enough of the show. You can. And you see the goblin turn. Oh, thank fucking God. Alright. So are these a lot? Yes, they are. Are we sure that we weren't followed? You see the goblin turn, and you see an intelligence in this goblin that you haven't seen in others. Do I look stupid to you? No, sir. I'm sorry. I meant no disrespect. Right. So, I hear that you lot were responsible for the death of a patron. Congrats. I hear that you've done some fine work not too far from here. Am I
Indeed.
correct?
Yes, you are. You see, revenge is sweet, I believe the saying is.
Revenge is sweet. That's right, true. In revenge, we are in the revenge business, aren't we? Spitfire and her little husband.
I have a name,
Say it.
Eliphas.
Great name.
Hmm. You see him look forward as he continues to travel. My name is Sourgut.
Ugh.
It's a pleasure.
Ugh.
I like
How does one obtain a name such as that one? May I
I
ask?
usually disembowel men when I fight them.
Did you say fight or fuck them?
Ah!
Let's go for both. I said fight, but if you want to go for fuck,
Oh, that.
they call me Sourgut in these parts. But you can go and call me Colonel Sourgut.
Yes, sir.
As he turns, Welcome to the rebellion, boys. And you see Tinselfoot turns to both of you. Exciting times.
What exactly are we rebelling against?
My dear, I think this is the last time you'll get to pick the job.
Yeah, I think that's probably for the best.
You see, as Sourgut picks up his left hand, and it's completely gone down to the elbow. The tyranny that is the royal family of Ilasul. Phaedrus and her monsters. That's who we fought against.
Seems like a noble cause.
It is.
How do I know you're telling the truth?
Because if I was the Black Hand, you'd be dead. And you would have never made it through those front doors.
Fair point.
Fair.
Yeah.
I'm going to warn all of you. There's a very dangerous individual. Well, all of the royal family is dangerous. There's a man, a creature by the name of Ilzat. He runs the fingers. Be very careful. They know that we're on the move. I would be mindful of yourselves. Once we begin to travel a bit more into the mountains, well, I call them mountains because mountains inside of a cave, really. It's a whole ecosystem. But as we begin to travel a little bit more deeper in, we'll have to blindfold you, and then we're going to deafen you with a spell. If that bothers you, you let me know. This is why I drop you off. Good fucking luck.
I would not like to be dropped off here, so whatever you say.
Good.
Babe, I don't
Yep.
know if I'm cool with that.
It will be fine, my dear. Our power can overcome anything.
Power of love. I'm sorry.
Our love is
You-
strong, but I mean, I don't know if I feel comfortable being completely blind and deaf.
You see Sourgut.
I hold your hand, and I say, but we can still feel.
Okay. I trust you.
I've always said that was your first mistake, and look at us where we are.
Oh, you evildoer, you stole my heart.
You see, you see Tinselfoot like if he's about to gag, but you see Sourgut. Sourgut looks at you both for a second, and you see a sadness in his face, and he looks away. Right. Well, let's get to it. Come. And you begin your trek.
We made him feel bad because we were holding hands and he misses his hand.
Oh.
You begin your trek
At least
That was
you
mean.
have hands. At least you have hands.
into what is known as the Crimson Ridge. And as you do so, you begin to see fluorescent fungus that grows across this mountain range inside of the Underdark.
Oh,
You get a soft
fascinating.
crimson glow. And then you're blindfolded. And you hear him. I promise you'll be alright. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Are we still holding
Yeah.
hands?
Yes.
And you can hold hands if you like.
Aw.
Squeeze it a little bit.
And you are welcome.
My hand. You can't hear my screams.
Crew, do you continue your way to Ilasul?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
How far are we from Ilazul? Because
No, it's just a day and a half.
I thought it was a day to get to to the Underdark.
It was 3 days.
Okay.
Also, do we sound different now that we've polymorphed?
You definitely can if you like. It is a true polymorph.
Maha's undercommon is perfect. But it's still. I want this really handsome, beautiful drow to still sound like Maha.
I mean, they can still sound like Maha, that's fine.
I'm gonna walk right up to Wilbur and be like, oh.
Which, by the way, at this point, Wilbur is gonna say, like average height drow, White hair that's kind of slicked back, eyes completely whited out.
That's cool.
You sound cool.
Lonnie,
Is
how do you
Maha
look?
going to? I'm sorry. Is Maha
What?
going to try to climb someone, even though they're all the same size now?
Oh my god. I hope
Sometimes
so.
some impulses. Also, Maha has no shoes on, so this will be fun.
Well, that kind of makes sense for a male.
Lonnie, how's Lonnie looking?
Lonnie is a tall human, and so she is also a tall drow. And her hair is white, completely white, and her eyes are red.
What does her hair look like? Is it long, short, or curly?
It looks like exactly like her hair. It's white.
I don't even know what Lonnie's hair looks like, so.
You know, she actually keeps it. I remember how she keeps her hair. She actually keeps it braided most of the time.
As you
So it's kind of like a thick braid.
as you continue your way, it's uneventful. The night passes within of itself. You continue to travel. No sign of 8. And you begin to see the massive amount of things that are traveling towards this way. There seems to be, give me just 1 second.
Sure.
I'm gonna break my nephew's fingers. But anyways. Oh, I said a threat on the Twitch. But
Lovingly.
lovingly. As you continue your way, you begin to see so many carriages, people, families, creatures of all shapes and sizes. And then finally, after all this time, Maha, the memories come back for just a second. I remember this place. And you begin to see what you know in Undercommon is called the beginning. The black gate that covers the fortress that was once the only part of Ilasul that has now expanded into the mountains, into this cavern that is now the kingdom of Ilasul. It is stunning in its beauty and horrific in its architecture.
Well, I feel like I'm getting like heart palpitations thinking about it. And do I know about this thing called the Crimson Ridge?
You do.
Is it something that I would see? I've seen.
You would have to
before?
be inside. You got to get past the beginning.
Okay, I just want
You
to make
haven't
sure
made
this
it yet.
isn't gonna turn into that like immediately. I was gonna warn everybody else if that was
Mhm.
what's gonna happen.
But as you see, as there's a large line that begins to go into new comers.
Mhm.
There's a whole separate part of the beginning for Drow.
Ooh, okay.
And as you begin to go in, you see
Have I
that
been here before?
you've seen it. You haven't gone through the main gate though. You've gone through the sneaky way.
That was my next question is, have I gone through this way before?
Not this one. And
Maha's,
you begin. Yes. Maha.
Maha's gonna look at everybody and be like, Rory, Wilbur, and Lonnie are not very drow names. Maybe you guys should tell me what your names are.
I'll let you pick a name, or I can go and pick a name for you, and any name that you pick is going to be on your papers.
Oh, okay. Are they okay? So these papers are our new identities.
Yes.
So I'm
How
going to
many-
allow you to go and pick a name, and then we could just say that that's the name that was chosen for you on the papers already.
If you
If you
pick
wanna-
one for me, I'll take it.
Okay.
Christo Urban. There.
We could just
How
like,
many-
drow name generate.
Tealith.
That's what I'm doing. That's literally what I'm doing.
I'm gonna go with Tealith.
Okay.
Can you type out your guys' names? Somewhere.
I
That would
just
be a good
kind
idea.
of let me
How many
figure
identities
out
did
a
you
way
give
to
us?
spell it.
So we got Toothless.
Say that one more time, Lonnie. So T-Lif.
How many?
And,
How many identities did he give us? Is it
just one each. Just one each.
Okay.
So T-Lif, and the drow name generator, I have a few fun ones. Amalef, Naudafin, Cranventar, Sadabrer, Imriel, Koros, Elendar, and Beldrin.
These are all like too many syllables for Maha.
Yeah, that's right. I actually did it too, and I mixed and matched, so I will be Zarin. I will type that.
There's a simple one, Ulsid.
That's too close to Ilzat.
That is true. That is true.
I will. I almost did Maza
Oh my
Mazad,
gosh.
you could do.
rather than Maha.
That works if you want to do that.
Maza.
Maza.
Maza. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just do this
Okay.
one base on base.
And Lonnie?
Dude, do you know how much time I spend picking out names?
You don't need to tell me a name right now.
I-
It's okay. You can go ahead. You can think on it, and we can have it for next session.
Okay.
But as you begin to get to the gate, Rory, you turn around and Tristlefoot wasn't traveling with you, but as soon as you turn to the side, he's there. Oh, took you long enough. And he just smiles. Oh, but I'm not the person to take you. And he turns to 3 drow.
Do I like? I'd like to single out if one of them is number 2.
He walks up, and this heavier set drow, short, cropped white hair, with gray eyes, walks up and he holds your hand for a second. And he looks at all of you. I'm glad you're alive.
Fernway was a high elf, wasn't he?
He
Yeah.
was, but you,
Okay.
as you look, you can tell it's Eric.
I want to lean forward and just kiss him on his forehead. I'm glad you're alive too.
Maha, how are you?
Eric, I'm so happy. Ma is so happy to see you. I'm so
Happy
worried.
to see you.
So much has happened.
You look good as a drow. Wilbur?
Well, thank you.
Oh, Zarin for now.
Hmm. I'm here to escort you. The others are inside already.
See, look. Wilbur patched my hat so the ear holes are covered up.
I see that. I see that. You look good. You look good. And for a second, he looks at Rory. And he looks at all of you. We were attacked about maybe an hour in. It was awful. Fernway almost died on us. It was brutal. But we escaped. We were able to send out contacts and we were able to get in touch with Tinselfoot.
Who attacked?
8.
That's what we thought.
And a
Of course it was.
battalion of decimals. It was awful. But we made it through.
How did Fernway pull through? Did Eric find a healer?
Fernway can heal. He's a paladin.
Hmm.
So he actually healed himself up because me and Driz aren't worth shit.
Where is Princess, by the way?
Come, I'll show you.
Oh.
And as you begin to go through, you see these same slick, uniform drow standing in the front, and they begin to hold their hands. People of the realm, please, if you be so kind, we will need your documentation. You notice that they also have the same earrings going from ear to ear. There's a lot of face jewelry. Some of them will actually go and have jewelry that goes in covers that looks very Arabic. Coin half masks that cover up and dangle across the mouths. Please, if you would be so kind.
Does that signify anything specific, like with rank, or is it just a
Nope,
cultural
just
thing?
seems to be a cultural thing.
What language is he speaking?
He's speaking in undercommon.
Okay. Lonnie hands over her papers.
Please, please. And as he begins to kind of look through everything. Oh boy.
Oh, jeez.
Oh boy.
You see that he looks at your paperwork, Lonnie. Your name again?
Vierna.
Virna, have we met before?
Possibly. I've traveled quite extensively.
I would like you to roll a deception check for me, please.
Oh no. Oh no.
That's not a lie. That's not a lie.
That's not a lie.
You ain't met this man before.
Maybe it
That's
should be persuasion instead
Persuasion. You know what? I'll let
of
you do
not a
persuasion.
lie.
well, I rolled a 15 for deception, but I will change to persuasion if
I will allow you to roll persuasion. I'll let you get a
Okay.
whole brand new roll. If it's less,
that's less.
Oh,
No,
you
the
should have been
15.
deceiving.
Although,
Now, deceiving isn't just for lying. If I can, it's also what we're trying to do
Omitting
is
the
pass,
truth.
admitting the truth, trying to pass off as something that we're not.
so for what
Trying
it is,
to aid.
what did you roll, by the way?
I rolled a 15.
And for persuasion was 15 as well.
Oh, my persuasion was a 7.
You see him kind of look at it for a second, and he looks up at you. He looks at the others. You see two.
I would like to walk up and aid, and I want to like protrude my pregnant stomach out a bit more and like rubbing my hands on it. And I'd like to walk up to him and be like, "Is there a problem?"
I keep close because I'm the bodyguard.
Please, we are trying to get her home.
Madam.
Tilith, my feet are tired. I am hormonal, and I want to get home. Do we need any more of this?
Roll intimidation check for me.
Ah, not good
Feel
at
our
those.
hormones.
14. I don't know what.
Wait,
Oh
you
wait,
rolled twice.
I rolled twice. Sorry, 16.
You see, as you impose yourself like that, he bulks. Oh, Mr. Sealif, I'm sorry. I meant no disrespect, especially one of rank.
That's all I can understand from a man.
Ah!
I want to turn away and walk away. I just-
You see that there's a just for the smallest sec a look of disgust on his face. It happens fast, and he just keeps his head down. And you hear two in the background. You heard the lady. Move. And you guys make your way. And you are finally the city of Ilasul. Welcome to the brand new story arc. And on this, we end for tonight. Because after this, it gets real fun. I'm so glad that you were with us tonight. It's so glad to be back. And for our players that came in to go and be part of it, thank you so much. And as always, we are always so happy to see you. Take care of yourselves. Wash your hands. Be safe. And good night.
Bye.
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 Sorry for a bit of a start. We are learning how to transition between our scenes, so